learn to be certain things, you know. And there is experienced players. Thomas Partey, Granit Xhaka, Martin Odegaard. I know age isn't there, but you've been about. So, yeah, man. Shout out West Ham. They deserved it. They deserve more from the game, man. They deserve more from the game. Exactly, Marcel. Unfortunately. Big up my guys for the raid as well, man. Make sure you're checking them out. Mentality issue. I do think the mentality is improved, but now it's time to just be dogs. Boy, I wanted Europa more than anything. Boy, I wanted the champ. I wanted to be in the champs. We've done that. You dropped points to man that lost 5-1. Yeah. But then we beat you lot in the Man United. So what does that mean? Then you lot have dropped points to silly teams as well. Everyone's beating everyone. How many silly points has Liverpool dropped this season? And then they almost beat us. Anyone can beat anyone, man. DJ, I don't feel sorry for them. They lack that mentality set to kill off games. Nah, man. Is what it is. For me, I'm just not a fan of, you can imagine the inevitable scapegoating and all these things. It's where it gets jarring. Woozy, you're doing too much. Make sure you beat Nottingham Forest, We're leaving with Sam. Pete, good stream again, DG. Shame your lads let you down. Second, listen, winning, drawing, losing comes with football, bro. We're just talking about things. Appreciate you lot as well, man. It is what it is, again. Well, maybe we shouldn't support teams in this country if we just want it. We should all just go to PSG or something if we just want to win every week. But winning, drawing, losing, it comes with football. It's about the performance for me. Of course, if we ran away with the win, it's calm. But yeah, man, 295 likes, people. Again, this is ridiculous. The goal was 100. Again, you lot have hit the like button and then some. And appreciate all of you lot on Twitch. Xhaka not involved this game. Crazy, man. It's hard to take. Are going in a good direction, but not there yet. Man City next week is scary now. Scary now. Like, you're damn right, it's scary, but scary now. It's been scary. And that we talk about fine margins. It's because of games like that. Like, prior to the Liverpool game, all right, maybe not. It applies to today, but prior to the Liverpool game, there was games where we got away with certain things. Against Liverpool, you're not going to get that. Against City, that there was little mistakes that we make mistakes happen in it, but you're not going to get that. That's why I'm so focused on fine margins, because when you play certain teams, it is what makes or breaks it. Like, we look at the game at the Emirates, because we're playing them away from home. We matched them. We were good. It's only really and truly two stupid mistakes from Gabriel and Tomiyasu, not to blame them, but that happens. Do you think we lack leaders? No, I wouldn't say we lack leaders. We need players with that dog in them, man. It's like the blind leading the blind at times, man. Technically, this game can be forgotten, but City is a must-win. Brother. Must-win and City. I'm not saying, the impossible can't be done. I'm sure Leicester, if I remember correctly, there was not exactly the same, but I remember there was a game where, ironically, Morris has joined them now in Leicester's winning season, where they completely turned up against City. But maybe it's to make the Premier League a dramatic one. I don't like that. If I was a team aspiring to win a league, if I was a team trying to stay in the league, miracles are there to happen, and weirder things have happened in football. But if I hear City a must win, I have to beat City. You might as well start preparing your funeral, really and truly, innit? Arteta has to take all responsibility for our loss. Everyone in that team. We don't win, lose, or draw together. I mean, alone. So we do this together. If we draw a game, it's not you lot were good, but whatever. We're all in this together. There's not a single person that can leave London Stadium connected to Arsenal and say they couldn't have done better today. Simple as that. The gaffer, the players, we all do this together. It's either united we stand or divided we fall. What is this? I know football's emotional, but we don't do this. We're brothers in arms. And Arteta can take responsibility. He's a big reason as to why this is effing even a thing now anyways. Yeah, like with Saka. Saka's got to hold his licks today, go back on Monday and put work on them pens and that. How much times have you saved us? Allow it, man. I know football's emotional. I'm not saying you. People going to do the scapegoating thing, but that's dead. This is why I tune into this channel, because DJ always talks sense. I'm not sure about that, but nonetheless, one love, man. As a Spurs fan, even if Arsenal don't win the Premier League, I still respect. I appreciate that. I can't say the same with you lot, but yeah. This is why I was never confident winning the league. We just don't have the dogs, man. What's wrong with our defense, boy? It's crazy, man. We did do enough. Defense was just a shambles. We didn't do enough. We didn't do enough. We had 3 points. We didn't. How many saves did Fabianski make? How many saves did he make? How many saves did Fabianski make? How many times did you see Fabianski or Fabianski's defense under sustained pressure? We didn't keep the balls out the back of our net. We didn't score enough goals, regardless of the pen. How many chances? We had some great attacking moves for them 2 goals. How many of them did you see? In the second half, how many times did we win the midfield battle? We lost our discipline. Our first attacker is Ramsdale. Our first defender is Jesus, whoever's through the middle. It's not just our defense. And if it is, again, collectively, this is where we're at now, really. It's not. That just sounds like coping, man. Bro, everyone say they're happy if Arsenal don't win the league, so you want City to win again. Why? I'm not saying I want City to win the league. If Arsenal don't win anything, I don't really care. But I don't know why fans do this. Like, why, if you support any club, yeah, and this just goes for any fans, why do you give a flying monkeys what other fans have to say? Obviously, I'm not talking about banner agendas are going to run, but if they want you to or not win the league, why do people care? Like, people, as they say, they're not watching other things and then just focus on things that are irrelevant, man. It's mad irrelevant, man. Listen, I can only be accountable for myself, man. Would this season be considered a failure if we don't win the league? Since I wouldn't say it's a failure, but there's nothing to show up for, and it's an opportunity missed, essentially. DG, I just tuned in. You must be so disappointed like the rest of us. What's your overall thoughts? At this point, I think I've offered all of them, really. Jurgen took responsibility for the rubbish play. Yeah. Everyone takes, you lot will lose to City. You just have to try a thing. If somebody... Oh, sorry, I missed something. Wait 1 sec. Can you lot still hear me on Twitch? I just got an alert. Twitch, am I still active on Twitch? Well. Just out back in the squad for you, DG. Yeah, well, Southampton, I mean, you could be either Saka or Martinelli. I don't think Saka will get taken out. We can still win the league if we draw versus City and win all other games. Listen, big up you lot, but sounds crazy. I said it before, man. You know, as much as I love what Zinni is doing, it's going to get clocked. You can't just rely on your left back. You need to have that as an enhancer. 309 likes. You lot are amazing. No, you know what, DG, you're absolutely bang on. A good positive is that this result this season is awful. Shows how far we've come. A couple seasons ago, we're taking man's hands off for a draw. Team is still maturing, a way to go yet before they are prepared to withstand pressure of a stretch run, especially when leading. This is how they learn. You got to learn, man. You got to learn like this, man. The circumstances, 2-0 leads, it's a bottle. Boy, there's no way you can sit there and say Arsenal are bottled this season. I mean, on the basis of it becoming a talking point, something that is attainable, things are, what's the word? Targets adjust and things like that. Of course, it's a very big missed opportunity. You know, Arsenal could be doing this next year. Other people could be back, and we never know what's going to happen. But I wouldn't say it's a failure. That weren't the plan in August. The minimum was Champions League. We sat here and got it in April. What I would say is an issue is that as good as this season's been individually and collectively, there's nothing to show for it if you don't win a Europa League where that you're not able to do that. Win a Premier League where I personally think that's a myth. I've always thought that's a myth. This is why we play coy on that. I want to be wrong of 100%, of course. What else? Europa League out, FA Cup out, League Cup out. You get it. So there's nothing, there's nothing to remember this in 10 years from now. Appreciate you lot for letting me know I'm still on Twitch. Don't good. I mean, you're allowed to believe you can win the league, not win the league, whatever. I just don't think we have it in us. We've got that naivety. Mistakes happen, but